been 3 months since Hurricane Helene tore through North Carolina. Floodwaters swept away homes, and now as winter tightens its grip, the fight to stay warm is a battle fought daily. Survival isn't just about endurance, it's about grit, guts, and fire. Enter the crew from West Virginia. They didn't come with words. They came with trucks, chainsaws, and the kind of determination that doesn't flinch when the work gets hard.
Yeah, Jason Jackson is my name. I live up in Ravenswood, West Virginia. I teach high school over at Meigs County High School in Ohio, and I coach football at Eastern High School. We have a logging business and we have a firewood business. My son and I, we also farm, and about 8 weeks ago God put on my heart to bring what we do with our firewood business down here to Swannanoa and help the people here that are victims of the floods. I thought that was a pretty big thing to do, and I wasn't sure that I could make it happen, but I told God that, I'm just going to listen and let you work it out, and He's connected a lot of dots for us.
The firewood they cut isn't just fuel, it's survival for families living in campers and tents, fighting to rebuild what the storm took away. The days are long, the work brutal. Splinters and bruises, aching backs, and frozen fingers are just part of the deal. But these men, they don't back down. The mountains built them tough, and they've brought that toughness to Swannanoa.
Started my football team, adopted Mountain Heritage High School's football team in Burnsville. Our guys wrote letters of encouragement, sent them gifts. We raised some money for a couple young men that lost their homes and everything. I brought a couple of our captains down. We watched the game, and I kind of got a feel of the area, the layout, and talked to locals. I just didn't, take a guess that what was needed. I got with people, and they told us propane was a big deal, and also firewood. So I kind of knew that when I talked to the locals and they told me that was something that's why God put that on my heart.
This is what solidarity looks like. Trucks rolling, engines growling, and chainsaws ripping through the quiet. It's not pretty, it's not easy, but it's exactly what the community needs, and it's all powered by a relentless drive to do what's right. They came here not for recognition, but for results. And every log they cut, every load they deliver is another blow struck against the cold grip of despair.
So I got with a bunch of my friends, high school friends, college friends, work-related people. A fella even has a sawmill that we deal with, and we got a plan together, and we just kept talking through it. I got a post on Eastern Loggers. It's a Facebook group. We've got close to 30,000 members. One of our administrators, Vernon Miller, he put us right in the middle of all this with a post. We met Chase Godfrey, and Chase Godfrey has been our host here. He's allowed us to use his lot. He's stayed right with us the entire time. He's a local here. He's got a grading company, and he has been an amazing human being allowing us to use this. We got wood donated from a fellow clear up in Central Ohio. Marlon Stutzman brought his quad axle log truck down hauled firewood material from clear up there, gathered up firewood here from a local logger named Chris Justice. We've just had a tremendous amount of support by the local people that want to make sure that the victims are taken care of. I can't say enough about my dad. My dad's 76 years old and he's been here with us the entire time, and my son, Luke Jackson. Just tremendous. My friends, Brian Gould, he brought his equipment here. He's got an excavation company in Ravenswood, West Virginia. And, you know, we're doing this for the Lord. I mean, we're not getting paid. He put this on our heart. And
out here in this open field turned mission ground, they work tirelessly. Each truckload of firewood a testament to the power of love in action. They are husbands, fathers, brothers, and neighbors answering a higher call, showing that even in the darkest times, God's light shines brightest through the hands and hearts of His people.
You know, I even got a friend from Cincinnati. He grew up with us, and he came down, Brett Southall, and Aaron Darnell. Aaron Darnell is a college friend. We played football together. He's been in the logging business. He's been around firewood, and he said, hey, I'll run down there with you. I want to do something. He said, God's blessed me, and, you know, I got to do this with you. So Bob Weinbrenner, another great friend. I can't say enough about him. You know, he's always on the lookout to do something for others. And, you know, we talk a lot about it. You know, that's our daily prayer. Just let us be a blessing to other people. And I'm nothing. I mean, God's blessed me with a strong back, and I might as well share that with people, and that's what we're doing. But got to say something about my friend Steve Moore. He brought another piece of machinery that a friend of his had, a splitter that's a high production, and we were able to produce over 100 pickup truck loads here in about 2.5 days. And that's a tremendous amount of work. His wife, Steve Moore, her name's Amy. She came with him, and she's been cooking for us. I mean, there's just so many things that God has said, hey, we're going to do this, and a tremendous amount of support from people in my community at Ravenswood and Eastern local at the, there's 3 little communities, but Tupper's Plains and Chester, those communities have supported us, and we sent 41 propane bottles down here. We had a church, 2 of our players, Blaze Gilmore and his brother, Rowan Gilmore, they're members there at the church. Their grandmother organized a drive and raised $1,500, so we were allowed to bring 41 propane tanks. So just a tremendous time. And there's so many people I'd love to mention, and you know, when I go through the list, I'm going to forget some people, but they know who they are, and I can't say enough about them. And they will be the same way I am. We're not doing this for notoriety. I mean, a lot of people have talked to us.
Through their sweat, their strength, and their faith, these men from West Virginia have shown us what it means to love thy neighbor. In the face of devastation, they've brought warmth, not just to the homes, but to the hearts. And in doing so, they've proven that even in the coldest winters, love and faith will always keep the fire burning. Got another load. Another load, another delivery to a community living on the edge of survival.
But my message is, when God speaks to your heart, you listen to Him and just do what He says. And that's what we're going to attribute this to. I'm just His instrument, trying to do my best and giving back to the community here. God bless them. I know it's going to be years of struggle and years of help, and we'll be back. I will say this, I do have a friend, Eric Kennedy. He is going to follow up our operation mid-January. He's going to be set up somewhere between in the Burnsville area. He has a guy, the same thing that happened here with Chase. He has a guy that they're going to set up their log yard and get some material in there. They're going to produce firewood again. So God bless everybody here in this region, Tennessee, North Carolina. We love y'all, and we'll help you any way we can.
Where would somebody come that was in need of some wood? Where would they come to pick it up?
Well, the greatest thing is in Swannanoa, we've got some drop points. We did get some wood dropped at Silverado's. They said that if somebody's in need, to check there with Richie, just show up and they'll help out there. And then we have another drop point by the Old Athens Pizza. Heart's Hurt, it's David Graham. He goes by Cowboy Dave. Stop in and see him. In the Burnsville area, you've got a firewood ministry that is helping out the people there. It's Shoal Creek Baptist. We distributed to another firewood ministry here, Bill Walker, and right now I forget the name of the ministry or the church, but Bill Walker here in Swannanoa also has firewood that they can help distribute.
This is more than a delivery. It's a promise that even in the wake of devastation, they haven't been forgotten. Each piece of wood speaks of care, effort, and a determination to carry the weight of this winter together. For these families, this firewood isn't just warmth, it's survival. It's the difference between enduring the night and succumbing to the cold. And it's a reminder that even in the darkest times, there are people who refuse to let you face them alone.